Okay, equivalent ratios and rates. So Alex told us that equivalent here means equal, or you could say the same value. It does not mean that the numbers are the same. It means the value is the same. So, first example here, we need to determine, we're trying to figure out, is this thing equal here? Okay? Yeah. That's what we're trying to figure out. So how do we know if that's equal? Well, when I look at 15 here, how can I go from 15 to 30? What can I do? I can do times 2. Times 2 equals 30. If I start at the 1 here and I do times 2, do I get 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're equal. The other thing you want to make sure is that, notice I have, because, is this a ratio or a rate?
Right.
Why is it a rate, Ethan?
Because that's what we learned.
Okay, what did we learn that makes it a rate? Molly?
It's not the same thing.
What do you mean?
It's different, like miles and hours.
Yeah, the units are different. So, and notice the miles are on top here and the miles are on top there. So always just take a quick check to make sure there. So because it's times 2 on both of those, we can do that. You could also go backwards the other way if you started at 30. Right, instead of times 2, it would be divided by 2, and 2 divided by 2 equals 1. So multiplying to get an equivalent one. So if it's a question says, if are these equal or equivalent, you would check to see if they're equivalent. Can you multiply both by the same or divide both by the same? Second thing that you might run into are, it's saying, are these make an equivalent rate to something or equivalent ratio to something. So how can I make an equivalent rate to 7 minutes per 1 mile?
14.
I could say times 2. That gives me 14 minutes times 2 per 2 miles. Good. What else could I do?
Times it by 10.
I could multiply by 10. So I could say 7 minutes per 1 mile and do times 10. Times 10, I would get 70 minutes per, not 7, 10 miles. So you get to pick sometimes. Okay, if it's saying find an equivalent rate. It might say find 3 equivalent rates. Okay. What if I gave you 21 miles to, no, let's do minutes on top. 21 minutes to 3 miles. Can you find one with dividing?
7 and 1.
7.
Okay. I could make it 7 minutes and 1 mile. So we did divided by 3, divided by 3. So we can go either way. But we're doing the same thing to the top as we're doing to the bottom. So do you feel like you can convert a ratio or a rate to an equivalent ratio or rate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Emery, you have a question.